As his presidency approaches the 100-day mark, President Trump's efforts to enact his sweeping agenda are meeting new resistance this morning, with the U.S. and China locked in a trade war with no end in sight. The president insisting Thursday there have been discussions with China on lowering tariffs.
Well, they had a meeting this morning, so I can't tell you. It doesn't matter who they is. And we've been meeting with China.
But the Chinese Foreign Ministry saying this morning, quote, China and the United States have not held any consultations or negotiations on tariffs, and the United States should not mislead the public. And China not the only country publicly derailing Trump's agenda. The president's campaign pledge to end the war in Ukraine on day one has collided with reality, with efforts to negotiate a deal between Russia and Ukraine now stalled. After Russia launched its deadliest assault in nearly a year on Ukraine's capital of Kyiv. President Trump delivering a rare rebuke of Russian President Vladimir Putin on social media, writing, quote, Vladimir, stop.
I didn't like last night. I wasn't happy with it.
Asked what concessions Russia has offered.
Stopping the war, taking the whole country. Pretty big concession.
But it was Ukraine's military who halted the Russian invasion. Overnight, Russia launching new strikes, including over 100 drone attacks, Ukraine says. And during those major foreign policy clashes, the administration facing controversy from within the Pentagon. Two sources familiar with the situation telling NBC News that Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth has become, quote, erratic, and he seems increasingly insecure about his job.
I don't have time for leakers.
The Pentagon's senior staff also facing turmoil. Hegseth accusing the acting chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of leaks and threatening to polygraph him, according to 3 U.S. officials familiar with the meeting. And after allegations that Hegseth texted military information to a private signal group, Trump called it, quote, childish in a call to the defense secretary and indicated he wasn't pleased, according to 2 U.S. officials. But, one said, the president told the defense secretary to keep fighting. When President Trump departed the White House for Pope Francis's funeral just a short time ago, I asked him about this phone call he says he's had with the Chinese leader. When did it happen? What did they discuss? He said only that he would reveal that information at the appropriate time. Craig?
Our senior White House correspondent, Garrett Hakeforth there. Garrett, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.